Hi guys, this is your boy Emmanuel Ajmaibadu. Go on YouTube and subscribe to Sahara Football. Cheers.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Fiawe, and today we're going to get an update on Otto Addo's future. Today was the crunch meeting he had with the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association concerning where next after he presented his report on why Ghana did not qualify for the African Cup of Nations. Details, more in-depth details will be coming out, but sources are indicating, according to Gary Al Smith, that Otto Addo is going to stay. We're going to look at the reason why he is going to stay, the reason why the FASCO members gave for Otto Addo, backing him to stay as the next head coach of the Ghana Black Stars. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the video, and let's get right into it. Before then, however, let me give some shout outs to some of you who have been engaging in our content. Yesterday, we spoke about women's football. It was great to get the feedback from some of you. Joshua Darko, I appreciate your feedback on the women's football. And also, here is Paul Tete. Thank you so much. Techiwa, Queen Star, is also one of the commentators in our previous videos. KHD Jr., thank you so much for your comment. King XNG, thank you so much for your comment. Godfred, let me just leave it at Godfred. The surname, pardon me for it. Amache Kwashi, Amakle Kwashi. Thank you so much for your comment. And Philip Otu as well. Appreciate your comment. William Akbabla. Thank you so much for your comment. And finally, Luyanda Kazi. Thank you so much. Appreciate your comment in our previous videos. Now, the breaking news is that Otto Addo is set to remain as the head coach of the Ghana Black Stars. Now, according to sources, the World Cup qualification is the Executive Council's top priority. Otto Addo will be tasked with leading Ghana to the 2026 FIFA World Cup as they are currently tied for first place in the group. Now, the GFA sees this as a chance to rebuild confidence in the national team. It will be up to Otto Addo's performance in the upcoming months to persuade Ghanaians that he is qualified for the position. The meeting on Wednesday anticipated to strengthen the GFA's public backing for the troubled coach. That's the latest that is coming in. An official communication hasn't come in from the FA yet. We are waiting for details into what went into this thinking of Otto Addo being the man. Remember, the World Cup qualifiers as well. We have 6 more games to go in the World Cup qualifiers. So it's basically a mini AFCON qualifier left. We've played, I think, 4 games so far in the World Cup qualifiers. 2 under Chris Hughton, 2 under Otto Addo. We won 1 under Chris Hughton, lost 1 under him, won the 2 under Otto Addo. And it's being revealed here that the FA or the Executive Council, their top priority is the World Cup qualifiers. And with that World Cup qualifier, Otto Addo is on top of the group. So, yeah, why not let him continue? Because probably he's got the mojo, he's got the trick for that. It's basically they are thinking in that light. Maybe the details will explain things better. Maybe the details will reveal something else. But this is the initial reports coming out. Otto Addo has not been sacked. I know a lot of you wanted him sacked, posted a poll on our socials and saw a lot of you saying that probably Otto Addo has to go. I, for one, was one of the people who said he has to go because, in my opinion, he had lost the dressing room. I didn't think the players were playing for him. And it is easier to sack one coach than to sack 20 plus players because probably, or most likely, it is the coach that can turn this around. Will this help us? We could be putting our World Cup qualification in jeopardy here. It's a gamble. It could work out, it could fail. But I, for one, I'm quite disappointed with this. I thought the ESCO members would look at the bigger picture of him not qualifying us for the World Cup in a group containing the likes of Sudan, Angola, and Niger. With all due respect to those countries, Ghana is of a higher pedigree, with all due respect. And football is not played with your pedigree, obviously. And I know that now. Football is not played with pedigree. It is played with how your tactics work on the day. It didn't work on the day. In 6 games, Otto Addo could not find a single win. We could not score over 3 goals. 3 goals just we scored in the World Cup in the AFCON qualifiers. The World Cup qualifiers is what we are looking at next. It's what the ESCO people will look to judge Otto Addo better. And it is likely that he could do well. It's also likely that he could fail. It's really, really becoming something which yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but I'm torn. I'm torn here. I'm really struggling to come to terms with the fact that Otto Addo is going to remain the head coach of the Ghana Black Stars heading into the next international break. What does he need to do? I think I've outlined some of them. If he is going to stay, he has to pick the right players. He has to unify the team. As Abedi Ayu Pele said, in what it takes to build a strong team.
What it takes to be a great football team or a great football nation is to work hard and put your house into order and make sure that you get results. And that is all that it takes to be a good team in all over the world. Put your house together.
You had him there. It takes togetherness. It takes winning and getting results, putting our house in order, selecting the best of the best, and making sure that the environment is enabling enough. Betty Pele has summarized it all there. I think it's quite clear what we need to do. If this is the decision that is coming out, well, I think I'm disappointed, but let's wait and see. In March, Ghana will be playing Chad, I think, in a double header. We will hope that the boys can get the job done. Then we will go on to play Mali again, and then in the subsequent international friendlies in June, and then by September, we will know exactly whether we are going to the to World Cup itself. The African Cup of Nations will not be a part of it. Ghana is not going to AFCON 2025. We will, however, have the women representing us next year in Morocco in July for the Women's African Cup of Nations and possibly for a chance to play in the World Cup. But that is the breaking news. Coach Otto Addo is set to stay as the head coach of the Ghana Black Stars. The ESCO feel he's on top with the World Cup qualifying. Why not let him complete that, since that is their topmost priority? So the ESCO don't, well, they do obviously value it, but scale of preference based on things here, they think Otto has a good chance of qualifying us to the World Cup than the African Cup. 6 games to go for the World Cup qualifiers. Let me know what you think of this decision. We'll bring you more details on it and where that it will be a decision that will benefit the general Ghanaian. Thoughts in the comments box now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.